Stop. Please. Okay. This is so dark. Oh, there it is. Good. It is not now. Are you going to stop? Well, that is cool. How cool. Nice. Okay. Okay, Luna, are you done? Are you done? Throwing your little feet. Ouch. Okay. Am I holding you? Am I holding you? And it's working. I got your jug. What you have done? Yes. Yes. Hi. Hi. Did you just miss me? Did you just miss me? I am going to put this down. Put this doggo down. I'm going to put this doggo down. Aw. Hi, Diane. I wasn't sure. It took a moment for people to get in here. Can you hear me okay? I was just holding Luna because the moment I started prepping to go live, she threw her little Luna fit, of course. Wow, the color is not the same on my screen. I've been doing this so long, I gotta figure out which one of these little remotes works with this camera. Hi, Juliana. Oh, you do know. Really? Mine actually tend to work pretty good. That's interesting. Okay, wait, if I do not zoomable, okay, that's okay. I don't need to zoom. But I'm trying. Move after zooming it. No, I'm not trying to move. I'm trying to brighten. Oh, there we go. Now it's a little brighter, but the color, seriously, guys, these are such teals. Whoa, not that bright. That's gross. The colors are so bad. It makes me sad. Huh. Well, I'm just going to paint. It shows there's one person in here, so I don't know which one of you left. That's interesting. Well, and I'm curious now. I'm going to go to another one of my windows. Maybe I'll just look on my, I don't know if I do it on my phone, it'll be this account. I guess I can't really do that, huh? Well, forget it. I'm not going to be fancy. I'm just going to paint because I can. Okay, so I'm going to try not to bump this. This camera's a little bouncy. All righty. I'm just going to paint. That's what I'm here for. Well, and to see some face. Well, see some, not faces, I suppose. Not talk chat. Maybe all chat? Live chat. Okay, that's better. Okay. Okay, you hang out with your sister. That's fine, Juliana. That's totally fine. Okay, here we go. I'm going to start with. So I updated this color palette too. Look, I swear to you, this girl, Luna. She is. And Juliana, I'm like getting a little sad because just this week I have to buy dog food. We are almost through that dog food you got them. Almost. Okay. She had a lovely. I'm standing. Why am I standing? I can't lean over. There we go. Let's get me. I don't know, guys. That camera is horrible color, and it makes me sad. It's terrible color. Because I'm not using my phone. I'm thinking about it. I'm just going to let it ride. Just know the colors is so much more vibrant than this. And when I did bright, it didn't do it. Dots in these. So I did update this. I am doing my darndest. Thank you. It did last. It really did. But I was like, oh, maybe that's why Luna doesn't want to eat very much. She's saving it. Gosh, I'm really disappointed in how the color is horrible. I can't move. So I'm not trying. It only has a bright. It's a little brighter, but it doesn't make the colors any better, unfortunately. Well, if it's only YouTube here, that makes me happy. Tara actually said she'll try and stop in. I was about, oh, that's what I was doing. I was trying to find, oh goodness, they're playing now. Hi, Cara. Look at that. It's like, woo. Hello, Kathy. Thank you. I'm going to work on this for a bit, and then I haven't even started the salmon that I know I need to get going on. Oh my gosh, Luna. Luna's being Luna, guys. Oh, your mom's there. Oh my gosh, Juliana, you have had like zero time away from your family lately. Mom followed you home? Well, tell Mom I have been wearing my, oh, that's Kathy. Okay, now I get it. Kathy is Mom. I thought you were saying your mom is there in Arizona. Hi, Kathy. Kathy, guess what? I have been wearing that headband. I have. It has been chilly enough that it has been quite handy. This one is here. There she is. So, Tara, you need to know, as I have to change out my paint pots, I've just reworked my color palettes. And like this one is all bliss now too for the top dots. I'm only putting a tiny bit in because I don't know how long I'm gonna, I don't know, some of you may not know this. I have to have surgery on this bad boy. And it's gonna end up being sometime in December. So I am not going to be painting for a while. So, yeah, I know. I was like that. I really thought you were saying when she's here, and then I recognized the name. Took me a moment. But I I am definitely, these 3, and I have 2 otters. Those are the last ornaments. And then I have the salmon to do. So, oh, that's cool, Cara. Wow. Hi, Paula. But I think I might even, this is part of like the last order. This is a gift that I don't know what's been happening lately. I have painted this. This is the 3rd one I think I've painted for this friend. I've just been having stupid resin issues. So this is something that I need to give to a friend. Juliana, the one that made that really cool rug. That's what I'm giving her one in trade, I guess is what I'm trying to say. And then I've got a couple of otters. One's a birthday present for a friend. But I figured I'd paint 2 of those things. Oh my gosh, Luna, you choking on yourself? Hi, Paula. I have missed this, and I'm not going to lie, guys. I just haven't felt good. I truly just have not felt good lately. And I don't know. Tonks, you're rocking my computer over there. What you doing? I really don't know why. Oh, of course I know why. I know why. It's called long COVID. But I'm, oh my gosh, these 2 are being themselves. But it's, I'm just trying to, I know I have to have this thumb surgery, and I'm trying to go into it as healthy as I can. But I woke up this morning, like, feeling refreshed, and you do not know how long that's been. I've had neck issues, and I haven't slept well, and then my thumb even keeps me up at night with pain. And just, I hit it really hard last weekend. Hi, Eve. It's been so long. I hit it really hard right on, it's a cyst that I have that's right here. It's a bump down on the bone. And I hit it really hard last week, early last week. Oh my gosh, these 2. And it whenever I touch it, it's very sensitive. It's like very nerve bound or something. And I hit it, and it made this most excruciating pain all through my thumb. And I've never had like waves of different pain. Like it went numb, and then this all down here ached all the way to my elbow, and then my fingers started tingling. It was just bizarre. And I hit it so hard, and ever since I hit it, it's been real, like my whole thumb hurts. And it's the cyst that I'm having removed, guys. It's so, soon I will post the picture. I sent it to some of you, but the MRI picture, the actual ball of the cyst is like almost, it's 8 millimeters. So it's pretty big right there on the bone. And I've had it for years, but what most cysts, I guess, ganglion cysts, and this isn't a ganglion cyst, they have a tail, and so my doctor thought it was attaching like here, but it is not. It is super funky. And so cyst is back here. Its tail literally winds around, like I think it's going right across the joint, because that's why I thought I had arthritis. There's so much pain, but it attaches out here. So I have to have all of that removed. And I have my consultation a week from Monday in Reno. I'm flying to Nevada to have the surgery, but just the consultation is a week from Monday. And then I'll find out what the recovery is. I don't even know any of that. So I've kind of been holding off on putting it out there that I'm not going to be painting much. I've said no to people who have been trying to order lately, and because I just can't get things done at this point. This is it. This is all I'm doing. If I have time to paint more before surgery, I'm going to just paint to stock up pretty much for the shop in Sitka, because it's going to be another mad rush to get stuff done for them this summer after I'm healing. See, shit, it just hurts. Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm going to put my purple thumb thing on. Chan! Thank you guys. Yeah, I will feel better. It'll be better than this. It's going to suck for a bit, but I'm very lucky I have Scott, and he's very good at taking care of me. You know, talking about getting my hair cut so I don't have to deal with trying to put it up in a ponytail kind of thing. You know, we're like, how can we make this easier? She's totally talking to Tonks, guys. That is all for Tonks. I won't put this on until it drives me crazy. Jan, so good to see you. Oh, so good. Okay, so I'm not going to do this one till I'm doing the dots on this. I'll just do all of my dots together. But this is, I have found I kind of like this part where I'm doing two at the same time because it is it just gets things I can get them done faster that way, and they're similar. They're not exact, but they're similar. But what I didn't like is I just completed an order of 22 polar bears. That was a little bit too much. I don't think I am made to mass produce to do that many of the same where they're pretty similar. I don't think I'm made to do that. I don't think I am. So, let's see how I do with this. It's very difficult to actually hold the way I'm. So, Tara, we're going to have a discussion about my color palettes and what colors I need you to make. I'm gonna help you decide a few future colors, so all of my palettes can be top dotted with your paints. You're just gonna be my personal paint supplier because I do. And so one of the things that I'm doing while I'm healing, I've really been doing a lot of learning about ways to grow your art business. I took a course this fall that I couldn't even get all the way through that I'm going to work through while I'm healing. But is I'm going to digitize. So I take pictures of all of my things that I painted recently at this stage before I put the top dots, because top dots don't translate. The color and the sparkle don't translate if I want to print things. Yeah, I know. I'm almost hoping, Paula, that they can do a, more of like an incision, and then maybe they can do an incision and disconnect and it'll slide out. I don't know. Hopefully it's not encasing my joint, which I'm a little concerned it might be. That's kind of that. But I gotta quit looking at comments because I get distracted. I was saying something so important. So how is my audio? Because I have I'm trying to make it so there's not so much like, so you don't have to hear the heater in my room or as much Luna as there is, because there's a whole lot of Luna. That's not the same paint, so I better hide that. Audio's good, yay. I have a little mic on. It's plugged into my computer. Trying to remove and make it so I can talk quieter because Scott is sleeping. Not that it matters when you've got the Lunosaurus and the lunatic in the back. And I was going to put music on and I forgot. But I probably still can. You have to use like the non-copyright music when you're on YouTube, if I remember. Did they make any changes that anybody knows? I know, it's nice that you found me, guys. Luna is coming in clear. Well, good, that's for you. That is totally for you, Juliana. Juliana, we found a new groomer. And I haven't had her groomed since we took her to that one in the summer. I've just been brushing her really good. She wasn't mad at it. I was so proud. And but I found a new one that was highly recommended. And she showed up in my driveway yesterday in her truck and camper. She has an old truck and an old camper that she uses in the winter. She has a van for the summer. But it was awesome. I went in her camper. She's got like the dinette and the kitchen torn out, and she's got a sink, and she's got a table in those places. It was great. And Luna was a little bit nervous, but she was so much different coming out of that. And like, it was so much less stressful knowing, and she knows how to get up into the camper and everything. So it wasn't unfamiliar because she's in our truck camper all the time. So it wasn't unfamiliar for her to go in there, and it went so well. It really did. So I am very happy. So next summer, maybe she can just spend a day in the driveway and take care of all of our dogs. And she was cheaper than the last one I used too. And she came to the house. I loved it. And it was freaking 20 degrees out, and she just plugs in a generator and has her heat going in there. And it was really cool. I was so glad. And she does it all winter. She's coming back in January. So I was really happy about that. I never like leaving home, so it's good. It's so much less stressful for Luna too, because she is great at riding in the truck and everything, but she does not like it when she has to go into places because she knows it's either the vet or a groomer. But I was going to take them to Cold Spot this week and get them both jackets, and make sure the booties I have fit them good and stuff. So I just need to get out and walk with them in the winter. I need to do it for them and for me. I was walking them after dinner every night for whopping 3 nights. That's all I lasted. But the difference in them in the evening was so much. We just walked down. We didn't even walk the loop. We just walked down to the end of the road. And it was perfect for me. The perfect amount of movement. And it was good for them. They were good. But I see it. I have one I need to grab. What are people doing today? Anything? I have a super lazy day. That's why I said I could do this, because Scott is sleeping and I don't even have to do food prep for him. There was that period of time when I was too sick and I was working and I couldn't do any of that. And when I'm off, it just feels good to be able to take care of him a bit, because honestly, on the weeks he's off, he does most of the cooking and stuff and initiates even a lot of the stuff we have to do around here, because I'm like, I do the minimum nowadays so I don't overdo. Oh, I'm so glad you're doing well. You're doing a Grinch tree? Is it all wonky? Do you have to put something in it to hold it, like wire? Oh my gosh. I'm like, with this thing, I'm a little bit jerky. These bigger dots, I'd be better working right out of the bottle, but I'm not going to. I might still put, I really do, I'll probably use some of your hologram extreme glitter on this when it's for final stuff. It's not as wonky. Oh, you're texting me the pattern. Oh, look. Oh, you're trying to make the tree itself look like a Grinch, not the wonky Dr. Seuss tree. That's what I was envisioning when you said tree, a Grinch tree. Oh my gosh, Luna is still just gnawing at Tonks. They're playing super quiet behind me now. I know what I was saying long ago. It just came back to me because I looked at something that triggered it for me. So one of the things that I'm going to work on doing while I'm down is running the pictures that I have of my pieces like this before they have the top dots through Photoshop and Illustrator and kind of cleaning them up a bit. And then kind of doing a little more digitally and kind of probably creating some stuff around them. And from there, doing prints, like real art prints. And once I have those art prints done, then I'm going to do my own top dotting on them. So I'm going to be able to sell, my hope is to sell the regular prints if people just want a cheaper version with no extra embellishment. But then I'm going to do enhanced prints where I actually do the top dotting on it with mostly terrace paints, so that they get these, everything is still a unique one of a kind, but it's still a print. So that's kind of that concept, just to give that a try and see how it goes, just what they look like and everything. So I might have some of those available really cheap for the ugly ones. Oh, you're testing a pattern. Gotcha. So that's something that I'm going to work on. I took like my last big check from Sitka and bought an iPad Pro, and going to be working on using the iPad and an Apple Pencil to figure out how I can convert my style into an original digital. So not just taking these, putting them in and working from them, just to be able to potentially just start from my shape and go from there is something I want to learn to do. And what else am I thinking? I got lots of little plans for while I'm down when I know I can't. The iPad's really forgiving in terms of you can set the stabilization of the pen. I'm learning how to do it now. I've just been playing with it lately at night and getting familiar with the program I'm using. And it's been pretty neat to try something different. Diane, did it work? Did it work to try using just a little more varnish? You were saying earlier that you had the lines. I get that too. I really can't. I don't know how people get away with triple thick. I don't know why triple thick is not my friend. I always get those lines when I use triple thick. If I use gloss, I don't. And I even have the kind of brush Jenna recommends. So that's something I'm working toward. Oh my gosh. So Luna got a bandana when she was groomed, and can you hear them? That's the tug of war. Tonks must have pulled it off of her, and they're playing tug of war. And Luna said, "This is mine." I have no idea how good this camera will be if I turn it around, but I'll let you see them. Oh, Tonks one. Oh no. Okay, I'm gonna clear this out. Loosen this up. Who likes this? So sorry, you're gonna get a weird angle. There's some dogs. Oh, now I need to turn that brightness down. What are you doing, girls? Look at these two. Yeah, probably. Just the print, which will be pretty cheap. There they are. Can't have a video. Gosh, I don't like this camera. I don't like this camera. Okay, say bye. Luna, say goodbye. I'm too busy playing. Ooh, want to see some snow? It is snow. It snowed. Look at those trees. They're so pretty right now. It snowed yesterday. I think my friend Mike is going to come plow for us because we do have enough snow that we need to definitely plow. I love them so much too. They're just, I'm very, very spoiled. Very spoiled. Oh, wait a second. There's a light. Maybe that'll help. Guys, sorry, I haven't been doing this for a while, so I'm figuring out the camera again. The temp today, it was 22. It really has, yesterday was honestly beautiful. There we go. Those are good now. It was honestly beautiful, temperature-wise and everything. I know that sounds cold, but for us here, that was lovely. Yeah, above, where we have been above, which has been great. Yeah. Scott keeps saying it's gonna drop out. It's gonna drop out. But like, if it's warm enough, we're gonna for Thanksgiving. Actually, we aren't doing Thanksgiving on Thanksgiving. We're doing it on Friday with the kids and Scott's sister. Her crew is coming over. So we're gonna do Thanksgiving on Friday, and if it's warm enough, we will smoke the turkey. Should be cool. But we've tried that before when it wasn't warm enough, and we had to bring it in and finish it in the oven. We used to always fry it. You could fry it at 30 below, but I've been spatchcocking it the last few years, and it cooks so quickly, and it gets you a good like crispy around the edge, around all of it. I know. Wow, your comments are pretty delayed. Wow, because just now, guys, I am seeing Precious Babies that just popped in, Paula, and Playing Nicely from Kathy. If you didn't know, Kathy's Juliana's mom. I got to meet this summer. Kathy, are you going to come back this summer? I hope so. I hope so. Maybe we can all get to Seward together. That would be fun. So we'll be in Seward again, I think. We usually go in July. She is. She spoiled us so much. Scott still has his bowl holder, and my blanket sits where I am in the living room, and Tonks keeps stealing it. And I'm like, you do not get this, because Tonks sheds so bad. I do not want her hair all over in that blanket. This is not very pretty top down. This is not very pretty. You know why? Probably needed to add a touch of medium to this color. No, I didn't. Huh, that's frozen succulent, I think. Oh. Well, so Eve, so this whole, I should share like my long-term goals. This whole class I'm doing is about learning how to make money with your, through your art. And teaching is one of them, which I know I could teach how to do this. I taught for years and years, and I know I would do just fine at it. It's just one of those things that I still am a little bit concerned about. You know, if I were to schedule a class and on that day I woke up feeling like crap, which happens way too often, would I be able to pull it off? You know, and I could. I compartmentalize when I have to. When I have to get through stuff, I totally compartmentalize. But I suffer for it usually. So doing classes like that is something that I might try and do. But I also, I really think that part of what I want to do down the road is I've always loved organizing things and organizing events. And I think I want to, I will send it when I'm done, of course. I will, and anybody is welcome to come and stay in my driveway. You guys know that. There honestly is room for tons of people. You could even fly up here and rent an RV and then just come stay in my driveway. You'd be fine. What am I saying? I want to plan like retreats. If I want to call it a retreat, I don't know. I want to just plan it and set it up for whoever can go, keep it really at the cost of what it really is, but a little bit more because I want to include things. I want people to have like a really cool gift bag, that kind of stuff. It'll cost a little bit more than what it would cost to put it on, just so I wouldn't have to pay to go do it, that kind of thing, because I know I'll be putting a lot of time into organizing it. But then, it would sure be neat if we could have people who wanted to maybe give them a discount on it, and you lead a 2-hour class over the weekend or something, something like that. I just think it'd be really fun. Or just bring your own stuff. Oh, good. Yeah, and set it up in multiple places. That was one thing I needed to talk to my friend who's she's not maybe she isn't considered an accountant. She works for a tax preparing company, financial, I guess it is accountant, the company she works for. I was going to talk to her and see, does it cost, how is it legal for me to use my business license to set up, like renting an Airbnb in another state and doing that? I want to know if that's possible. Wouldn't that be cool, just to have them in different places every year? And if it's close to where you are, then you get to come that year. But do them around the country. Wouldn't that be fun? That's kind of my idea. Just a low-cost way for us to get together for a weekend, but it would have to be totally limited. And Juliana, you'll love this part if you're listening. I talked to Scott about it, and I said, hey, if we can pull this off, would you consider being our cook for the weekend? Because Scott's a good cook. Wouldn't it be cool, and just bring Scott along to have him cook? Yeah, and then it would be able to allow Scott and I to travel a little bit. And I learned something. It's not from any of these classes I've done years ago. One of my I wasn't on there very good. One of my best teaching friends. Gosh, I forgot to lighten that up wow, that's so dark. You guys should tell me that. Is it dark for you looking at that screen? Because it looks dark to me. I wonder if it's my computer. Do I have my computer on? No. I was thinking I might have had the brightness down on my computer. Yeah. And it's so sad, you guys, because these are such great. This is Mermaid's Tail. That is such a bright, beautiful, I love the color. And that's Laguna. That's ocean blue. So, you should really be seeing these. I'm going to, next time, because I will, I'm going to try the other camera and see if the colors just come out better with it. And then I don't give up and use my phone. Where was I? Yeah, so my friend Pat, that I taught with, when she retired, and her husband retired a couple years before her, they love scuba diving. And for the last 15 years in their retirement, it's been 20 years. Walt must be getting close to 80 now. They're still doing these trips. They schedule once a year a trip to Honduras. They have it all set. And it's completely planned out for everybody that comes. They've done it enough that it just goes like clockwork for them now. And they take people, 10 to 15 people scuba diving. And she said, Jenny, the best thing about this, and I recommend it to you, is in your retirement, find something that you love. Find something you love and figure out a way to make it pay for itself. So I want to travel, and I want to see and meet you guys, and I want to do this all in one swoop. So I don't even think I'd call it a retreat. I don't even know what I would call it. And it doesn't need to be, my idea is more, don't make it limited to dot painters. I kind of want it to just be a space where people who are creative can come together and be creative and just laugh and have fun. I just saw one that it was like $1,300 to do, and you still had to pay your way to get there. That just seems like a bit much, because I think you can get a pretty, if people are willing to share rooms, You know, you pay more if you don't want to share a room, I guess. It means we have to have less people come. But it was that kind of thing where get a bigger Airbnb that sleeps like 15 people. And if it's when Scott and I are retired, we really do want to spend time traveling with a truck and trailer. And we could just stay in the driveway in our truck and trailer, or I'd slumber party inside, because it's probably going to be a pajamas required kind of thing. But that's kind of my thought. I do feel like the comments are really slow. I really wish it says live chat. Okay. Weird. I'm gonna leave it. Where was I? Luna, are you chewing on something? Sound like you're chewing on something. You are. You're chewing up. No, that is not good for you. You don't get to eat your bandana. So sorry. It's cute, but she was chewing on it. Very stringy. That's not okay. So sorry. Pajama Christmas party? That's so fun. Yeah, because oh wait. So let's do a test. So I see Eve's just test how long before this shows. Now do another one, Eve, and then time it, because now I'm watching, because I was pulling stuff from the dogs. There it is. It's there already. Okay, testing again. Fine, maybe I'm slow. I don't know. Juliana, did you say water break yet? Because I need a water break. Need my mom. my water girl. I think, and I was explaining to Diane, I was texting with her earlier about how I think I'm going to do lives here just for the lack of, I am annoyed with TikTok, with what it's doing to people. I'm not making my money off of TikTok, but there are people that are losing money left and right that used to be able to make money off of TikTok before it sold. And it just kind of makes me sad that people aren't getting what they used to out of it, and they're not able to. But yeah, water break, hydrate. Thank you. That's it, Diane. That's what she would say. Hydrate, hydration check. But I can't even remember what I was saying. I am seriously the first sign of, okay, I'm going to lie because I already had my first sign of something that tells me I should stop. When I just turned my head, it went whoosh and I got dizzy. That's a sign I should stop. So I'm not going to stay on much longer. But what I was saying is I do like this so much better because it's not, I would get so distracted by, there's so many things that aren't comments that show up for the person doing a live on TikTok. All the liked the live, shared the live, all of those things pop up. Just gave, whatever, a gift kind of thing. All of those things show up. And I really do appreciate that there isn't all that noise kind of thing, the extra stuff. Yeah, I haven't done this lately because I haven't been feeling up to it. And I wanted to make sure, and I haven't been feeling up to it because I'm doing a lot with my brain lately, learning and thinking about where this business is going to go and how I can make it go there over time in my 10-year plan. Actually, I kind of want to have a plan, have it in a certain place when Scott retires so I can take it on the road. What are you doing, Luna? Why are you so cute? She is really cute. But you guys know that. Because I show her all the time. So we got her cut kind of short, pretty much because we want to dress her up. But I think we're going to work on letting her grow a little bit longer because I like her more floppy. I do have my Luna stickers, and there is going to be a Eve. I am going to start a newsletter very soon. So sign up for my email newsletter, and there will be opportunities within that to get Luna stickers, the Luna and Tonk sticker. Because I don't want to sell those. I want to give those, and I have a lot of them. And I have so many new stickers I am really excited about. I just can't figure out Shopify. Actually, today I have to get on a chat with not a bot, because the bot says, I can't help you anymore. You need to talk to a real person. Shopify's a little AI guy is really good. He like helps me with so many things on it. But I have a couple of things listed, but they show sold out, and they're not sold out. So he thinks there's something in the code for the theme I chose causing an issue. So I have to talk to somebody because my brain at 10 o'clock last night could not deal with figuring out code. I do. So I am, that's something that I'm like stage one of something that I'm so excited to put out there is building up, getting a newsletter going, and just to have an opportunity other than little videos and posts on social media to just share a little bit more about what's going on behind the scenes and what I'm really working on. There's a lot. And I think I'm going to include like a little section on life in Alaska, a little tidbit. So I am kind of excited about it. I have so many plans. I just don't have the brain or the time. I made a video the other night that, I don't know, I might use parts of it. It was just me rambling because I just kind of needed to for myself. And I was like, you look like shit. That's honestly what I said to myself. I'm like, gosh, you look tired. You look like you're doing way too much. You need to stop now. I just look at these. I wish you could see the actual color. I'm not happy about that. Hydrate. So I did send Juliana and Diane. I have on my website some print-on-demand things now, and yesterday it took a long time, and I was kind of disappointed at how long it took to get the sweatshirts because it really did take a month and a half to get the sweatshirts, and I feel like that's way too long. So I'll kind of keep looking at different options. And it wasn't even, I ordered them at the beginning of October. It wasn't even holiday season. So I am going to continue to add things as I get better at developing. But the sweatshirt, I think they're good quality, excellent quality sweatshirts. I'm really happy with them. But Scott he's like a 2XL long is what he needs. And it is so hard to find things that fit him. If we wash his sweatshirt, it probably won't fit him. So we already talked about it will never go in the dryer because the length of it. He's very long-waisted, and he's a 2XL because his shoulders are ridiculous. So the sizing, I wish I could do some different things with. But the sweatshirt I got for me, I love the colors and everything. They turned out great. I questioning, I need to put it on and see how it is. The spacing, like where I put it on there, is it quite right? So we shall see. I know. Well, and he's like, just get me a 3XL. And I said, Scott, 3XLs don't work on his body. He's big, but he is not round. You know, it's like Phil needs a tall, tall things. Yeah. Yeah. And they just don't, and they don't make it in that print on demand stuff, unfortunately. Oh, wait, I have more. I don't like how I did these dots there. I like how I did that much better on that. These just look too spaced out. They don't even look like they go there. Like they're random. Random. Hey, look, baby bear, it's almost time for you. I might actually do. No, I'm not pushing it. Well, in the there's so many print on demand things. And the good thing about this group that I'm in for the class that I took is there's a whole section on print on demand. And so I can get in there and people, there's recommended companies, and especially ones that work with Shopify. So I just tried Printful and it's good. I'm happy with it, but it would be better. It will be better. And I have them on my site, but I don't want to like promote them if I don't know the quality, if I don't trust it. And I can't afford, they give you a discount to order sample ones for you to check, but it still costs. So I can't keep ordering them, but I probably will. I need to order there's a couple of latte mugs that I have on there that I'm like, I want these mugs myself. I want to get rid of my mugs so I can have these mugs. Clean out my kitchen. Yeah, it's exciting. Hi, Tina. Good to see you. Yeah, I am. Oh, I really do like this because it's all on the screen. It tells me how long I've been on. I like YouTube. I gotta remember that. I might as well. Ooh, why are you so out of focus? There we go. Hi, Jan. Yeah, do your chores. I know I can't sit and just be in the chat ever. So I feel bad. I felt like I used to have so much more time, and now I'm just like seriously driving by lives lately. And for a minute, poof, it's not even worth it for me to say hi and bye half the time. I'm glad I can hang out with you while you're doing chores, Jan. Oh, good. Yeah, it is. It's so much less. And it's just not, I mean, TikTok was most excellent to start building my audience. And I'm so glad that those of you that found me there are following me here right now. Really, I am very much so. But I, at the same time, really think for me, health-wise, this is better. If Instagram were better, their lives were better, I would use that because I honestly have, my Instagram audience is growing very authentically, it's growing much faster than TikTok is for sure. And I post the exact same things. But I think I interact on Instagram more because honestly, there are more, like I've really been honing in on Alaskan artists and seeing what they're doing and where they're going. And I'm actually finding like there are printers who can print things for me here and I can really keep it. Oh my gosh, this camera has poop. I wonder if it lets me change the camera midway through. Ooh, there's a camera. What's that mean? I don't have access to that feature. Channel level settings. Hi, Patty. I don't like this camera. It's got my colors way off. And I kind of wish I would have just used my phone. So I don't really necessarily need my phone anyway. So I think I have one more camera. I think I might just take this one down and put her away. For real. Where was I? I was right there with blue fire opal. This is like one of my favorite colors of tails. Most definitely should have done them both like this. It was 100 followers. I think when the whole TikTok thing was happening, you had to have 100 followers here. And Juliana, you have a lot of followers in other places. You just need to start posting, hey, go follow me over there. It was. I don't know if things changed. That's been almost a year since that happened. My phone definitely feels better wearing this funky purple thing. So, funny story. This is so interesting looking because I went to an occupational therapist and they melted down this plastic in warm water and then just shaped it to my hand. Okay, so it totally was made for my hand. But she made me this little one that just went over this joint because that's where most of the issue is. Let's see where that cyst is. Well, I can. Oh, that's funny. Tina, you retracted your message. I wonder if you retracted it or did they take it away? Why doesn't it say you deleted it? Message deleted. But that's cool that you can do that. What was I saying? Who knows? My nose itches. Oh my gosh, you guys, tell me when it's being stupid. I almost want to stop and restart. So I have 3 minutes until I've been on for an hour. So I'm going to stop at an hour, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to set my phone up and I'll come back on. So those of you that want to come back can, because I am feeling okay. I only had that little whoosh once, but I'm feeling pretty good. And I figure I can just go and take a nap when I'm done. Because Scott is there sleeping because he's working this week. Yeah, the splint mold. So the little one, thank you. We were setting up for Marin's wedding, and I haven't seen that little piece in a while. And my friends that were helping us set up for Marin's wedding back in September, they're like, "What is on this tablecloth?" There were purple marks on it for one, but my thumb one, it must have fallen off when I was loading those tablecloths into the dryer when I had washed them, and they and it got melted to the tablecloth. And so it was pretty hilarious. That's where that one went. And my friends threw it away accidentally because they didn't know I really needed it. It was pretty funny though. So I just wear this one when it hurts. Which it hurts, but it hasn't hurt very badly, but it really has the past week. So I'm looking forward to being able to get it taken care of. I know I have no focus. I need you guys to tell me what I was talking about. Oh, focus? Eve, that's hilarious. That helped. Is it because my hand takes the focus away? Yeah, that's funny. That was entertaining. Okay, I think I can bring Baby Bear back. I'm gonna make them work on dots. Oh my gosh. I guess I'm working on this one, so it's good it's focused there. I'm like, focus? I'm trying to focus, Eve. I have no brain. That's funny. Sorry. I even squeak. I'm adding more tape. cake that this guy fell off a moment ago. Gosh, it's funny. Okay, so I'm going to set up the other camera so we don't have to deal with this garbage. So I'll be back in a couple of minutes. It'll take me a couple of minutes, but I'll be back. Okay? I'll see you in a minute. I'm not even going to wait for you to say bye. Yeah, it's the be right